Let's address the concern that keeps many potential Florida buyers awake at night: hurricanes. I'm Darren, and I'm going to tell you something that might surprise you. Buying new construction in Southwest Florida is actually one of the safest real estate investments you can make from a hurricane perspective. Not in spite of hurricanes, but because of how we've learned to build for them. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes of modern Florida construction to show you exactly why homes built in 2024 in communities like Lakewood Ranch and Wellen Park are literally the strongest residential structures in America, and why that matters for your insurance, your investment, and your peace of mind. Section 1, the building code reality. First, let me give you the history that changed everything. Hurricane Andrew devastated South Florida in 1992. It was catastrophic, but it also led to the most comprehensive overhaul of building codes in American history. Florida essentially said this will never happen again. Since then, and especially since 2002, Florida's building codes have become the strictest in the nation. Every home built in Lakewood Ranch, Wellen Park, or Skye Ranch must meet standards that would seem absurd anywhere else in the country. Let me show you what built for hurricanes actually means. New construction here uses reinforced concrete block construction, not wood frame. These walls are filled with steel rebar and concrete. We're talking about structures that can withstand winds up to 250 miles per hour. To put that in perspective, a Category 5 hurricane sustained winds of 157 plus miles an hour. Modern roofs aren't just nailed on, they're engineered systems. Hurricane straps connect the roof to the walls, which connect to the foundation. It's one integrated structure. The roof shingles or tiles are rated for extreme winds. There are multiple layers of protection. In older homes, the roof is often the first failure point. In new construction, it's an engineered component designed to stay attached to your house. Every window and door must be impact resistant. That means they can take a 2x4 flying at 50 miles an hour and not shatter. These aren't shutters you put up and take down. They're permanently installed windows that protect you 365 days a year. Bonus, they also reduce your insurance by 30 to 45% and dramatically improve energy efficiency. Communities like Lakewood Ranch and Wellen Park are built on higher elevations, away from coastal surge zones. Wellen Park is 15 minutes from the beach, but it's in a safe inland elevation. Lakewood Ranch is even more protected. You get beach access for recreation, but you're sleeping safely away from storm surge. Section 2, the insurance advantage. Now let's talk about what this means for your wallet, because that's ultimately what insurance is about: financial protection. Look, Florida's had a bad rep recently over the years due to hurricanes and the cost of insurance. However, due to legislation, rates are dropping. Newer construction homes simply are cheaper to insure versus older resale homes. Why the massive difference? You've got impact windows and doors, reinforced construction, modern roof system, elevation above flood zone, and new equals low risk. No hidden defects, everything's warranted. When a home meets this criteria, insurance companies have less to worry about, and the savings get passed along to the homeowner. Let's talk facts about hurricanes in Southwest Florida, because perception and reality are very different. Section 3, the historical perspective. For years, people repeated the line that Sarasota had not taken a direct hurricane hit since 1944. But after Hurricane Milton made landfall near Siesta Key in 2024, that conversation changed. The new reality is this: Sarasota is not immune from hurricanes. No coastal Florida market is. We have seen Hurricane Ian, Idalia, Debbie, Helene, and Milton all remind buyers that storm risk is real on the Gulf Coast. But that is exactly why the age, location, and construction standard of the home matter so much. There is a major difference between an older coastal property built under outdated codes and a newer inland home built under Florida's modern hurricane standards. When storms come through southwest Florida, the biggest risks are usually storm surge, flooding, roof failure, window failure, and older structures that were never built for today's code requirements. That is where new construction has a real advantage. Modern communities like Lakewood Ranch and Wellen Park are not sitting directly on barrier islands. They are farther inland, away from the highest coastal surge exposure, and the homes are built with stronger roof connections, impact-rated openings, reinforced concrete block construction, and modern drainage standards. That does not mean nothing can ever happen. It means the home is built for the reality of living in Florida today, and that matters. A buyer looking at a 30-year-old resale home and a brand new construction home may be looking at two completely different levels of storm readiness. Look, I'm not going to pretend hurricanes don't exist, they do. But I'm also not going to let fear-mongering or sensational headlines keep you from making a sound investment and lifestyle decision. The facts are clear. Modern construction codes make these homes incredibly strong. Insurance is manageable and significantly lower for new homes. Sarasota's track record is excellent. Millions live here safely and comfortably. When my clients from the Northeast ask me about hurricanes, I tell them this. You've spent your whole life dealing with blizzards, ice storms, nor'easters, frozen pipes, and brutal winters. Those are guaranteed every single year. Hurricanes are a risk we prepare for, but with new construction in the right location, they're a manageable risk, arguably less than the winter risks you face every year up north. I've put together a comprehensive hurricane guide called Hurricane Facts for Florida Home Buyers, what you really need to know. And if you want to explore how new construction specifically could work for your situation, let's talk. I help buyers from high-tax states navigate transition in every single week. Schedule a consultation using the link below or call me at 941-204-0493. Your future self and your accountant will thank you. And most importantly, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the YouTube algorithm send you more content like this. That way, you can make the best informed decision for you and your family.